So in this video, I'm going to show you what a student sees when you set an assignment. So I've logged in as a student in one of my classes. You notice they can only just see the actual team they're a member of, and they've got the general tab and some other tabs I've added in there. We've not added anything there, it's just a case to show you how they would actually see those tabs. So the general tabs where I'm going to look to start off with, and you'll see all the posts what you've put in there, but they'll see their assignments come up in the post, so they can actually just go view the assignment. They'll also see it come up in the chat facility, so they can see that as well. The easiest way though for them to see the assignments is to actually click on assignments, and you'll notice the similarity between what we've got as teachers and what they've got. So they've got assigned and completed. We had drafts, assigned, and down the bottom was marked. As you can see, there's nothing assigned at the moment, but we have got some completed assignments. So if I just went for test 2, for example, I can click on that, and this is what we've got. So you can see we had test 2. There wasn't any instructions for this particular one, but the instructions would appear there. It shows how many points are there and the feedback, which I was just mucking around with putting could do better. I could undo the handing because this is not due in to the 6th. If I wanted to look at the work though, I can just click on the work and it will open it up, and I can actually open and edit. But because I've actually handed it in, if I just do undo hand in, okay, working on unlocking, so it's going to unlock the work. I could add additional work if I wanted to, so you could set some questions or something like that, and they could upload additional works if they've got a photo of maybe some artwork they've done or a video or something that they've produced. But if I click on here, I should be able to go in, edit the document. Now I can edit it in the desktop app, so it'll open up, or I can edit it in the browser. Both of these work, and both of these will save straight away back to this. So if I just do in the desktop app, so it'll open up in the desktop app, and we've got it here. So if I put in here, I want to add another one, so let's do an output. So we'll have a printer, and I don't have to save it, it saves automatically. I just press X, and I can continue in browser, and as you can see, it's come up there. So if I wanted to close this, so if I wanted to hand it in again, I could hand it in, but just to show you, I could actually open it in Teams if I wanted to. So it'll just open up in the actual Teams site. I want to add a little bit more to it. You can edit the document. This time I'm going to edit in the browser. So what I'm going to add here is a storage device. So we'll have a hard drive. And again, I don't need to save anything because it's saving automatically for me. I close that down. I can check to see if it's still there. There we go, it's still there. And then what I can do, I can press hand in, and that's been handed in to me. Now, there's possibility of 10 points of what I could get. The teacher has now got that back. So if a student handed in work before the deadline, I could have a quick look at it as a teacher and go, actually, you might want to improve on this. And I can re-hand it back to them, and they can actually make those improvements based on that. What you've also got is grades. So any work that's been handed in, I've done. So I handed in something 5 days late, as you can see. So that was the test what I've just done again. I did return the others, but it shows you the date when it was due, what work was returned, and how much I scored on each one. Okay. Now, this is a really nice way of keeping track of what homework's done as well as the scoring. Now, as a teacher, you'd have an overview, but as I'm a student, this is just basically all we need. You'll notice as well, they've got the insights side of thing. Students cannot see the tracking of what's going on. So you can add that insights tab, which shows you the interactions of the student using the actual files from there. So that's grades. So if you want to see what you've got, you go to the grades tabs. If you want to see the assignments, you click on the assignments tabs, and that will bring up all the assigned assignments, any completed assignments, and you can go through and have a look. Okay, just by clicking, You've got the details there. You've got all the materials. You can add your own work. You can hand it in again if you want to. But the key thing is the students can edit their own actual work you set. So that homework system, the system's homework I set, they could actually go in and edit that work straight away on the computer. No downloading it, no nothing like that. You literally just click on it, add what they want to it. It saves automatically, and then they hit hand in. We've also got the Immersive Reader there as well, so we can click on that. So if we've got students who are, say, struggling with dyslexia or anything like that, they can go through and use that. It's all built in. Okay. Now, again, that is the key thing there. The files, again, remember if we put all our files in the class materials, you'll notice it says here, it's read only. So again, this is what the students can see. I don't think I've got a few files in there. They could go through, excuse me, they can go through and have a look and basically click on that. They can view it, but they can't go through and change because again, they'd have to open their own version of it. So they cannot change the actual file in there because it's just a view only.